Hey guys, welcome to Muscle Memory. My name's Malcolm. You guys seen this dude a couple times on the show before. AJ Francis, he got a couple belts, he got a couple jerseys. Did you play in the NFL?
I did actually play in the NFL, unlike all these guys who get that NFL rub off stolen valor. I actually did play in the NFL. These are game worn jerseys, so
Oh,
uh, a lot of guys don't have those. So they're getting it off stolen valor. And also, you will say my name the correct way. It is not AJ Francis. It's AJ Francis.
okay, I'll put some pauses in between. AJ Francis, is that
There
correct?
you go. There you go, kid. You got a
Nice
future
jersey
in this
number.
business, kid. Like that one.
Yeah, nice jersey number.
Little 69 action. You like that one, huh?
Nice. Anywho, you've been a busy guy. I've seen you on television a whole lot. Recently, on Tuesday night, NXT, you were teaming with Chuck Williams and Wesley. You had a great moment in the match where you completely trolled the entire audience. You went for the move that everyone kind of knows about, but this time you pointed at the crowd and laughed at them. When did you think of that spot? Like, when did that come to your head? Because that was hilarious.
I didn't think of the spot. Actually, that was Steve Carino. Steve Carino wanted me to do the dive, and I told him I'll never do the dive again except at WrestleMania. Since all these people want to pretend that that's the only thing I've ever accomplished in my life is fucking up that dive. They don't have the same energy for Vikingo, who did it more recently than me. They don't have the same energy for Jey Uso, who did it more recently than me. They don't have the same energy for a lot of people that have done it more recently than me. They just are dick eaters and go out of their way to try to make it the only thing I've ever done. I've main evented two TNA pay-per-views in the
Wow.
last 6 calendar months. I've made superstars like Joe Hendry in the last year. I've helped make First Class the greatest team in TNA, as well as made myself the best big man in the business, bar none. And that's all people want to talk about. So I said, okay, Steve Corino comes with this idea. I said, well, instead of actually doing the dive, which I'll never do again until WrestleMania, um, I said, instead, how about I fake like I'm going to do the dive and then I troll the audience? And I was going to go out and do like this to the audience after I didn't do the dive. Shawn Michaels was like, can't do that on TV. So I was like, all right, I'll just point at him and laugh. That's fine.
That's fair.
So, but it was, yeah, I mean, it came off really well. Came off really well. It was a great spot. It was a great break spot going into commercial. Obviously, WWE posted it on all their social media. So, they appreciated it too. So it was a good thing. So shout out Steve Carino.
How's your experience coming back into like the WWE fold? Obviously, you're with TNA, but it's a cross the line kind of deal where you're coming in, wrestling a match, showing up, doing a few different moments and whatnot. What was it like, kind of coming back into that WWE fold?
It's validation because I haven't changed anything since I got fired. I still talk the same, I dress the same in the ring and out of the ring. I cut the same style promos. I haven't changed anything. The only difference is now I got a mic and I'm the best person on the mic in this business. And if anybody got a problem with me saying that, you're more than welcome to stand 6 feet away from me with a microphone in your hand and we'll see how you fare. Um, but I have said it once, twice, 10,000 times that I am the best promo in this business, and I prove it time and time again. Every first class penthouse, every segment, every promo before the match when I got to get heat, when we did it in Toronto, when I did it in El Paso, every time I don't miss. I never miss. So like, I'm the best promo that exists on Earth currently breathing air. And I prove it time and time again. So that's the biggest difference is just, you know, it is validation to the fact that I am exactly who I tell you people that I am. And I prove it each and every day.
You people? That was a crazy thing to say.
You people. Yeah, you
Whoa,
people.
whoa,
Internet
okay.
wrestling nerds, you
Wow.
people.
Saying you people on Juneteenth is crazy. Yes. Wow.
You people, internet wrestling nerds, yes.
Okay.
The guys that wish they could be double champs in reality wrestling and PW Revolver.
Yeah, no, we're going to talk about it. Those are some nice looking championships. But there's one thing about you, AJ, that I always know whenever I speak to you, you always have, and that's a lot of confidence in yourself. And I appreciate that because I feel like a lot of wrestling fans nowadays are slowly starting to understand like this guy actually is really good. We shouldn't have crapped on him all those years ago about something that like was out of his control. Do you feel like you're getting a lot more respect now from pro wrestling fans than you used to?
Oh yeah, I definitely get a lot more respect now from pro wrestling fans, but I also don't care. Like I don't care what these people think. I didn't care 2 years ago when they pretended I was the worst wrestler on earth. I don't care what these people think. I don't care what they have to say. I know I'm the best. I've said it from day one. That's why I've helped make some of your favorite stars. When we go back in the annals of time and we look at all the people that I've crossed paths with and how their career has changed after they crossed paths with me, we'll be able to discuss who really is the greatest star of this generation, which is myself. And like I do it time and time again. A year ago, y'all wasn't talking about Casey Navarro. Like KC is not a better talent than he was a year ago. He was just as good last year.
It's
The
true.
difference is he got to be with me, so he got to highlight how good he is. He got to show he could talk on the mic. He got to show how well he is in the ring, not just as a tag team competitor, but as a single star. He got to do all of those things on TV because he was part of First Class. You guys had wrote Rich Swann off completely
Yeah,
until he joined First Class. Nobody was downloading Joe Hendry's music until he started wrestling AJ Francis.
that
Like,
is true. That is true.
like
Yeah, I
let's
do
just
agree.
talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. My boy Trick.
Yeah,
The first time maybe I'm tripping, but Trick gets loved. Trick is a beloved
yeah,
performer.
he
The
is.
fans love him when he comes out. At the end of the First Class Penthouse, when he raised his title in the air and we raised our champagne glasses in the air, I don't remember any other time Trick left the stage to a chorus of boos like he did at the end of the First Class Penthouse. You want
This is
heel
true.
Trick, right? You got heel Trick because you put him with First Class. They knew what they was doing. Now, granted, we go back to NXT and people still love Trick, and they're not going to boo him there, and they don't boo him really at TNA. It was just at the end of the Penthouse he got booed because he was actually working with people that people don't like. People love Trick. People hate me. No matter what I do, people hate me. I feed homeless kids. People hate me. There's so many people in this business. You can ask them who's the person that put them on, gave them an opportunity, you included,
Yeah, yeah,
when other people wouldn't give them that opportunity, whether it be BDE or Joe Alonzo or any of these other guys. Santi Zap was in one of my matches.
he was.
I had a now every single viral clip that happens, companies are using the content creator clips. I created the content creator program at TNA. Like
Good. Yeah.
these are the facts of the situation. I don't ever get my flowers, but I don't need them. They'll give them to me when I'm dead, so I'm fine.
I mean, I feel like they should right now, honestly. I feel like a lot of wrestling fans are starting to actually like appreciate you a lot more. There's still the haters.
Yeah,
They'll still
yeah,
hate.
yeah. There's definitely a lot of people that appreciate me a lot more, but I don't give a fuck about them Johnny come latelys. I don't care. I don't care about them people that like me now. I ain't changed anything from 2019. The
Yeah.
same thing. I've been doing the same thing for 6 years. I didn't change. I'm not new. You just caught on. So I'm supposed to give you credit because you finally caught on? No, no, I'm still me. If you just now realizing that I'm the man, then you have bad taste.
Oh man, I do agree with everything you're saying. It's just hilarious. Wow. Let's talk about those titles on your shoulders. I mean, you got two of them now. Let's talk about it. Raw. You got the Glory Championship. Used to be their television championship, I believe. Now transferred
Yep.
to the Glory title. What's it
Uh
like
huh.
for you to be a part of Raw now? Because I know you're on the creative side of Raw.
Hmm.
Last time I talked to Booker T, he credited your creativity. Is why you're now joining the team. What's it like working with him and obviously holding that title?
It's awesome working with Booker, man. Booker is one of the few people that's always believed in me. When everybody else wrote me off, Booker never did. Booker always had my back. Booker always sang my praises. Booker always told people how great I am. That's why Booker was so happy I decided to move down here and he made me part of the creative team. I teach character development classes every Wednesday.
Yeah,
I'm working with the young people in this school. Like I'm a big part of reality of wrestling. So to be able to represent an entire brand as the champion, as the glory champion, that's awesome because Zilla got the platinum brand on lock. Zilla don't need no pointers from me, right? Zilla's good for exactly where he is. There's nothing wrong with Zilla's game, right?
yeah,
He's a little stiff. He'll punch you in the fucking face hard, but other than being a little stiff, He ain't got no holes in his game. You know what I'm saying? Zilla got it all. The people care about him. He brings the people out. He's a star, right?
Yep.
But when they're going to split the brands, they need another star to carry the other show, and that's what I'm here for. And also, my brand is more going to be, dedicated to like I would say like a brand split SmackDown, where I'm trying to build the stars of the future on
Yeah.
my show. Um, and I take that personal responsibility to make the show worth watching, worth going to as the champion, and then helping build the stars along the way. So yeah, man, I was very appreciative for everything, and I got my new beautiful house in Houston too. So
Congratulations.
you know, yeah, it's lovely time to be AJ Francis, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Good tell. Are you worried that BD is gonna cash in his golden ticket on that title on your shoulder? Because I mean, the opportunity's there. He could get you like blindside. Anything can happen, honestly.
I'm not worried about BDE in any way whatsoever. I mean, every single time that I faced BDE, like I said, I picked him up above my head and choke slammed him out of his damn boots and pinned him 1, 2, 3. All three matches I've had that BDE was in, I choke slammed him out of his damn boots and pinned him 1, 2, 3. Okay. So no, I'm not worried about a 165-pound YouTuber. Okay. I'm not. In no way, shape, or form am I worried. He can try to cash it in at any time if he wants to. But me at 10% is still going to beat BD's ass at 10,000%. Right? He's just not on my level. The kid has a lot of work to do. And yes, he's a hell of a talent. He's
But
got a
he's
hell of a
great.
following. He's got a hell of a following. The kid's good, man. I'm not knocking him in any way, but I'm just being real, man. He's not on my level. He knows Shiesty. Oh no, I can't believe this. Sneak in the building, trick you. I want the match now. It won't work, bro. It won't work. I'm still gonna show up as a 6'5", 333-pound silverback gorilla, and he's gonna still show up as a birdcage little kid.
That's not nice.
Being real, man.
Okay.
Just life's a bitch, and then you die.
Okay. All right. Well, it seems like you're a happy guy. Let's talk about your time in TNA. I mean, it seems like you really
Mhm.
like these red championships. At one point, you won or declared yourself as an international heavyweight champion. What did it mean
Yeah.
to you to become a heavyweight champion? Obviously you're in the lineage now.
I mean, it's kind of like you ever see that picture of the lion cub looking in the water and the reflection he sees back is a full grown lion.
Yeah.
I've always been a heavyweight champion, man.
Okay.
I've always been there, brother. Like that's not the title don't make the man makes the title.
Yeah.
When I had the digital media title, before I had it, it was a joke. And after I lost it, it no longer existed. The only time it mattered in its entire career of mattering is when it was on my shoulder. I make the title. The International Heavyweight Championship, it didn't exist for like 30 years. I made the title. I'm the man. It's because I had it, right? Like, I'm the longest reigning glory champion of all time.
Yeah.
And yes, I'm the only glory champion ever, but that still means I'm the longest reigning glory champion of all time.
History.
I'm the greatest remix champion of all time. Yes, I've only had the title for like a week,
I was gonna say.
but I'm the greatest remix champion of all time because I'm the only one that's ever actually made a remix.
That's a fire line, that was impressive. I'm impressed. All
I'm the
right.
man, man. The thing is, like I said, all these Johnny come latelys, y'all figuring out what I've been known.
Yeah.
I've been knew this. I've been knew I was the man. I've been knew I was the best big man in the business. I've been knew I was the best choke slam in the business. I've been knew I was the best promo in the business. I've been knew I was the best heel in the business. I've been told y'all that. I keep telling y'all that. Y'all the ones that's finally like, damn, he might be right. You damn right I'm right.
I love the confidence. This is amazing. Now I know you challenged for the TNA World Championship before. Why are you now just aligning yourself with Trick Williams, not actually just going after the championship?
Because I respect Trick Williams. Trick Williams is a friend of mine, and Trick Williams is the greatest star that has ever held the TNA World title. That is a fact.
Whoa. Whoa, but there's so many like
The
Kurt
greatest
Angle.
star The greatest star to ever hold the TNA World title is Trick Williams because he's the only one that ever held it, and he didn't even work here.
I mean, true, true. But you're saying he's above like Styles and
Mhm.
Angle and Jeff Jarrett.
Trick Williams is on the Mount Rushmore of TNA performers, right
Oh,
next to myself, Casey Navarro, and Rich Swann.
okay. All right. So I remember last time we had a conversation and you said that you're on the TNA Mount
I'm the
Rushmore.
greatest AJ of all
But
time,
like, I still don't think that's.
especially the greatest AJ to ever wrestle in TNA. That is a fact.
I don't
It's a
know if
fact.
that's true. I don't think
It's a
that's
fact.
true though.
It's a fact.
Okay. All right. Sure. Sure. Whatever.
That's a
Um,
fact.
we know Casey Navarro is currently out with injury, but when he comes back, is the goal for you guys to become the TNA World Tag Team Champions?
Yeah, that's always been. There's a reason why they keep us all the way in the back. It's the reason why the last TNA World Tag Team title match we had was Casey's first ever match in first class.
Yeah.
That's how long ago that was. So there's a reason why they keep us away from the tag team titles because they know that if we get an opportunity, we're going to win the tag team titles. And when we win the tag team titles, we're going to run TNA the way that it should be run. Right?
Yeah.
Like, this is our show. There's a reason why the First Class Penthouse is always the most entertaining segment in wrestling. Not on TNA, in wrestling. Whether you throw in O'Shea Jackson or you throw in multi-platinum producers like Reezy Renegade, or you throw in other wrestlers, even we had a good one with Steve Macklin, you throw in Trick Williams, it doesn't matter. As long as I'm there with a microphone in my hand, it will be the best segment in wrestling.
It looked like you and O'Shea Jackson were gonna like fight each other at one point. Do you see a
Mhm.
match happening between the two of you? Because it looked like there was a lot of tension there.
I would love to have a match with O'Shea. Now, does O'Shea have that same gusto in his, heart to step in that ring? I don't know.
He probably
I
does.
don't know, man.
I think he got
I
it.
don't know. I would love it.
He
Let me
was
tell
in
you something.
Cocaine Bear. You know, if he can do that, he can do anything.
Let me tell you something. Me and O'Shea, I would love to have a match with O'Shea Jackson. Now, is he gonna do it? I don't know. I don't know. That's up to him.
Okay.
That's up to him.
Okay.
But I personally would love to have a match with O'Shea Jackson.
Okay. I mean, I personally love to see it. I think he beats you. I think he
He
wins.
definitely he definitely does not beat me.
Yeah,
he
I
definitely
was just
he definitely he definitely gets speared and chokeslammed just like you.
okay.
1, 2, 3.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I think that would happen too. I just kind of wanted to give a different opinion. All right. Well, I only got two more questions for you. Where do you think you'll be on the Slammiversary card this year? Because it's going to be in a big arena. It's going to UBS Arena in New York. Going to be sold out probably. Where do you see yourself on that card?
I mean, if we're judging by my track record, I should be in the main event. Last year with PCO in Montreal, I should have been in the main event,
Should have.
and we weren't. And we went out and stole the show and had match of the night.
You did.
So probably I should be in the main event. Now, is that me main eventing against Trick Williams for the world title? Maybe. Is that me main eventing with Casey Navarro for the tag team titles? Maybe. Is that me main eventing against Steve Macklin for the world for the international title? Maybe. Is it me main eventing with Masha Slamovich for the knockouts title? Maybe. It doesn't matter. As long as I'm in the match at Slammiversary, I should be in the main event.
Okay. You and Masha?
Me and Masha.
I mean, Tessa won the world title. I guess you could win the knockouts title. It's
I'm
possible.
telling you. Uh, hey, listen, I should have been the knockout champion. After me and any woman square off in bed, all she do is knock out.
All right. Well, any child that's watching this, please find another video. Go to Mr. Beast. All right, last question for you, AJ. If we ever see you back on NXT, who would you like to face?
I've been saying Oba. I've been saying that.
Yeah.
I've been saying Oba. I mean, currently the TNA World Champion is a person who's contracted NXT.
Yeah.
I think it wouldn't be too crazy of an idea for the NXT World Champion to be contracted to TNA. And I know
Hmm.
that Oba be bullying these other boys, but he can't bully me. He can't push me around like he do these other boys. He can't throw me around like he do these other boys. I'm bigger than him. I'm stronger than him. I don't have as good an accent as him. You know,
That's okay.
he got better hair than me. You
That's
know,
okay.
but we talking about in that ring. Come on, man. Me and Oba, let's talk about it. Shout
Well,
out Trick Willie. Let me go hire Oba. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put Oba out of commission. I'm gonna make sure that we can have an NXT champion that TNA could be proud of.
wow. That's a big call out. I like it. I like you're gonna make headlines. But you already do anyway. You're used to it. This is a normal day for you.
Come on, man. I need open, man.
We going up like 1,000. I'ma flex just like a muscle man Malcolm. We going up like 1,000. I'ma flex just like a muscle man Malcolm. When it just like 1, 2, 3. If you like the channel, this will squeeze. If you like the channel, this will squeeze. If you like the channel, this will squeeze.